So here's the thing. When you find something with anxiety that gives you hope of recovery, you get really excited by it. Is it then normal to doubt the process, to doubt the person that you got the information from, whether it be someone like the amazing Dr. Claire Weeks, whether it be someone like me, someone you're seeing, a therapist, whoever? Is it normal or healthy to doubt the process when it comes to anxiety recovery? That's what this video is about. I'm going to explain exactly why it's common to doubt the process, to doubt the methods that you've found that you perhaps know on one level will help, and what to do about it. So I'm going to try and keep this as simple as possible. So along your journey, including on my journey, when I came across this concept of nervous system sensitization, when I first found out that actually maybe there was nothing wrong with me, maybe there was nothing wrong with my brain, these panic attacks I was having were actually explainable. No doctor had told me exactly what was going on. Not even a good psychologist I saw gave me everything I needed to know. So I was bewildered by it. I was confused by these intrusive thoughts. So when I started to, again, come across this concept of nervous system sensitization as the root cause, I was extremely excited, because I thought, oh, this is starting to make sense now. I get why I'm having these really fearful thoughts. I get why I'm ruminating. I get why it suddenly disappears and then it comes back again. All this stuff was starting to make sense. So surely, if it was making sense, I should be able to recover, right? Why on earth am I starting to doubt the process? Well, the paradox with this is that you're doubting the process, you're doubting me, you're doubting Claire Weeks or whoever or whatever, because you're sensitized. This is the paradox. Remember, this is not a problem of how you think, it's a problem of how you feel about certain thoughts that come into your mind. So anxiety can get you to doubt any sort of trigger if there's some sort of release of adrenaline. So if you take my example, I came across the work of Claire Weeks, sensitization. I thought, oh great, I know how to recover. I started sagging, I started to go loose, I started to practice. But I would get these what ifs about, well, what if this is not too good to be true? What if it won't work for me? What if you can't do it? And of course, because I hadn't recovered at that point, there was still sensitization. Remember, this old habit of hypervigilance is there, it's connected, it's in me, it's formed. It's waiting for things to be hypervigilant about, because it's learnt that through my lifespan, it's better to be safe than sorry and just react because of all the tension and stress I'd experienced. So when I get this what if about Claire Weeks, what if it's too good to be true? What if she doesn't know what she's talking about? What if she was just a medical doctor? What if she's not a psychiatrist? How does she know all this stuff? My body reacts to it. Bit of adrenaline, stress hormone cortisol, maybe a surge, heart rate starts to race. So that's the first fear. Then I start to add second fear. Well, maybe it won't work for me. Gosh, how will I ever get out of this? Am I the only person that can't get it right? Etc. So it is normal and expected to doubt the process. We think it's that we just can't trust. But of course, when we're sensitized, it is difficult to trust how we feel. And again, that's the key. We feel sensitized for reasons unconnected to the thought about Claire Weeks, the thought about me, the thought about the process. We're sensitized because of all the tension that's built up that's now causing us to react to these what ifs about the process. And that's why we doubt it. We doubt it because of how we feel, which has got nothing connected to the current thought. Again, this goes to the heart of the bluff of anxiety. And that is why it's important to really understand and know that no matter what doubt comes up, it's all part of the anxiety bucket, and we need to practice with it the same way. So in order to do that, we start to allow it. We start to allow those thoughts just as much as we would allow any more obvious anxious thoughts. The more, perhaps you've had different ones in the past that are more obvious to you, but we just allow these the same way, go loose, slow down. please make sure you watch my video on setbacks and why you get new symptoms. Or because that explains what happens here. Sometimes you might get this doubting clear weeks, doubting the process for the first time, and it throws you off because after all, what if it's true? So it's a normal part of the setback process. It's normal that we get new symptoms, and doubting the process is just another new symptom. So make sure you watch those videos on that as well. If you've got any questions on this, please let me know, but I'm sure I'll see you again very soon. Take care.